Welcome to the season of self-love, your daily dose of inspiration and encouragement. I'm your host, Nyomi, and I am thrilled to be here with you today. This podcast is brought to you by Ask Nyomi and Elevate Me Self-Discovery. Are you ready to elevate your mindset and embrace the power of self-love? Or have you come to the right place? Each day we'll dive into topics that will empower and inspire you on your journey towards self-discovery and personal growth. Whether you're looking to cultivate healthy relationships, boost your confidence, or find balance in your life, this podcast is here to support your every step on the way. We believe that self-love is the foundation of living a fulfilled and joyful life. And together we explore practical tips, insightful interviews, and transformative stories that will leave you feeling inspired and motivated. So join me Monday through Friday as we embark on this daily adventure of self-love. Tune in to the Season of Self-Love podcast to start your day on a positive note and discover the limitless potential within yourself. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is Friday, January 5th, 2024, and welcome back, my beautiful people, to the Season of Self-Love podcast. I am your host, Nyomi Banks, and it truly has been a pleasure to have you all here with me. Today's episode, we're going to build on our previous discussions about self-love, positive intentions, as well as personal growth. So let's briefly recap the topics, setting the stage for today's focus, the critical role of self-compassion and the mindfulness in setting intentions. We're going to take a quick break and then we'll come back. And we're going to come back and we're going to talk about exploring the roles of self-compassion in setting intentions, as well as I have some more practical practices for self-compassion and mindfulness, all right? It's your girl, the goddess, Nyomi Banks, here on this Season of Self-Love, and we'll be right back.
Welcome to the Season of Self-Love podcast with Nyomi Banks, where every day is a chance to embrace self-discovery and personal growth. Join Nyomi on a transformative journey, streaming exclusively on Spotify and Breaker. With daily episodes from Monday through Friday, podcast is your daily dose of inspiration, motivation, and self-love. Dive deep into engaging conversations about self-care, mindfulness, and personal development. Nyomi brings you expert insights, practical tips, and uplifting stories from thought leaders in the field. Embark on a journey of self-discovery and unlock the power of self-love. Mark your calendars and tune in to the Season of Self-Love podcast. Available every weekday on Spotify and Spreaker. Remember, it's time to prioritize yourself and embrace the beautiful season of self-love. Get inspired and join Nyomi Banks on the Season of Self-Love podcast.
I often find myself feeling stuck in my life and like I'm not reaching my full potential. But with Elevate Me, Self-Discovery, I've been able to tap into my inner self and discover what I truly want out of life. Elevate Me, Self-Discovery is an incredible program that combines video learning, self-help, and amazing audio to guide you through a journey of self-discovery. From feeling freedom and guided meditation to self-love and empowerment, this program is perfect for anyone looking to unlock their full potential. Don't let life pass you by.
Hey, it's your girl, the goddess, Nyomi Banks, and make sure you tune in every Thursday night to Ask Nyomi Bridging the Gap podcast, where we talk about everything from love, sex, relationship, cultural differences, and so much more. We're bridging the gap between them all, and we even talk about spiritual uplifting. You need to stop by Neon.com, Mike, as well as the BTG crew. We have some amazing guests that come through. You never know. Just make sure you tune in Thursday night, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Go to AskNyomi.com and tell them Nyomi sent you. Welcome back. It's your girl, the goddess, Nyomi Banks, here on this Season of Self-Love podcast. And today we're talking about practicing self-compassion and mindfulness in setting intentions. And all this week, we've been talking about intentions, setting intentions, from it being meaningful, from understanding what intentions are and how setting intentions enhances our relationship with ourselves, as well as cultivating self-love and positive intentions in your personal life. But before, what I want to do is, let's do a breathing exercise to bring us to a state of awareness and mindfulness. And this practice is not just about relaxation, but it's about connecting with our inner selves. and it'll prepare us to approach the subject of self-compassion and mindfulness and clarity and openness. So give me a moment to share this space with me right now for this breathing exercise. All right, find you a comfortable spot where you can sit or lie down and close your eyes and take a moment to settle in. Now start by taking a deep breath in through your nose, filling your lungs completely. And now slowly exhaling through your mouth, releasing any tension or stress you may be holding. Now let's begin the breathing exercise. Take a deep breath in through your nose for a count of 4, and exhale through your nose for a count of 4. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Continue this pattern of breathing, inhaling and exhaling for a count of 4. And let each breath be gentle and steady rhythm, allowing your mind and your body to relax and find a sense of calm. And as you breathe in, imagine inhaling clarity and awareness. And as you exhale, release the thoughts of distraction that may arise. Feel the sensation of your breath entering and exiting your body and grounding you in the present moment. Notice how each breath brings you closer to a state of mindfulness and presence. And if your mind starts to wander, gently guide your attention back to the breath. Let go of any judgments or expectations and simply observe the sensation of each inhaling and exhaling. Take a few more cycles of breath, feeling the rise and fall of your chest and the subtle movements in your body. Now, as you come to the end of this breathing exercise, take a final deep breath in, filling yourself with a sense of openness and readiness, and exhale, releasing any remaining tension or tightness. Now, when you are ready, slowly open your eyes and take a moment to appreciate the space and the awareness and mindfulness you've created within yourself. Now, I want you to remember that practice of mindful breathing can be done whenever you need to bring yourself back to the present moment, cultivating a sense of self-compassion and clarity. Again, thank you for taking a moment, pausing for a moment just to do this breathing exercise. And remember, we do this as a part of our self-care routine. This is a part of our self-care routine. Every day, the breathing exercise will be different. We'll do where we inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Today, it was inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Sometimes we do a box breathing exercise. And just so you can help you to better to understand yourself and get yourself to a calmness where you can be in that moment. So you can take that moment away. So anytime you feel like you need to come back to this podcast and just to this moment here, it's here for you to do it. All right. All right. So now let's get into this segment. All right. In this segment, we're going to dive into how self-compassion plays a vital role in setting meaningful intentions. And we'll explore the relationship between treating ourselves kindly and the quality of the intentions we set, as well as understanding this connection is very crucial of nurturing our healthy, loving relationship of ourselves. So self-compassion plays a very vital role in setting meaningful intentions by providing a foundation of kindness, understanding, and acceptance towards ourselves. So when we practice self-compassion, we acknowledge our own humanness, imperfections, and limitations without judgment or criticism. So this mindset allows us to get intentions that align with our values and genuine desires rather than being driven by external pressures or self-criticism. So by treating ourselves kindly, it is directly connected to the quality of the intentions that we set. So when we treat ourselves with kindness, we cultivate a positive and nurturing relationship with ourselves. See, this self-care and self-acceptance create a sense of worthiness, and it boosts our self-esteem. So as a result, we are more likely to set intentions that are rooted in self-love, personal growth, and well-being. So when we have a healthy and loving relationship with ourselves, it positively impacts our relationship with others. So nurturing self-compassion allows us to extend the same level of kindness, empathy, and understanding to our loved ones. And it helps us to create an environment of mutual support, respect, and acceptance. So by setting intentions that prioritize love, compassion, and authentic conversation, we can foster deep and more meaningful relationship with others. Practicing self-compassion allows us to be more forgiving and understanding when conflicts arise. But it also enables us to approach in challenging situations with empathy and openness, which can lead to effective communication, conflict resolution, and overall relationship growth. So all in all, self-compassion is very essential for setting meaningful intentions because it fosters self-love, personal growth, and authenticity. And when we treat ourselves kindly, we are more likely to set intentions that align with our values, nurture healthy relationships with others. And this connection between self-compassion and intention setting, it supports a positive and fulfilling journey of personal and interpersonal growth. So now we just explored on the relationship between treating ourselves kindly and the quality of intentions that we set. All right, we're going to take a quick break and then we're going to come back and then we're going to have some practical exercising for practicing self-compassion and mindfulness, all right? It's your girl, Goddess NmW&x here on the Season of Self-Love, and we'll be right back.
Are you ready to kickstart your journey to a healthier, more fulfilling life? Introducing Good Morning, My Sexy People, 90 Days to Kick Off Your Healing Living Journal by NmW&x. This transformative journal is your personal guide to achieving physical, mental, and emotional well-being. With its easy-to-follow prompts and powerful exercises, you'll embark on a 90-day healing journey like no other. Each morning, as you open the pages of this journal, you'll discover thought-provoking questions, uplifting affirmations, and space to reflect on your progress. It's your secret weapon to breaking free from old patterns and embracing a healthier, sexier you. Say goodbye to self-doubt and hello to self-love. Good Morning, My Sexy People will empower you to make positive changes every single day. You'll develop healthy habits, cultivate gratitude, and unlock your true potential. Whether you're seeking to improve your fitness, boost your confidence, or find inner peace, this journal is your trusted companion. It's the support system you need to stay motivated, focused, and inspired throughout your journey. Don't wait another day to start living your best life. Good Morning, My Sexy People, 90 Days to Kick Off. Your Healing Living Journal by NmW&x is available now on Amazon. Grab your copy today and begin your transformation. Remember, it's time to prioritize yourself, set your intentions, and unleash the sexy, vibrant person within. Get your copy of Good Morning, My Sexy People today, and let the healing begin.
All right, well, welcome back. It's your girl, Goddess NmW&x here on the Season of Self-Love podcast. And today we're talking about practicing self-compassion and mindfulness and setting intentions. And in this segment, we will have practical exercise. I will share with you practical exercise for practicing self-compassion and mindfulness. Here, I'll guide you through practical exercise designed to cultivate self-compassion and mindfulness. These practices are not just theoretical concepts. They are tools that can deeply transform the way that we approach our intentions and our lives. And we'll also look at how these exercises can be integrated into our daily routines to foster a more compassionate and mindful approach in setting intentions. All right, so first, let's talk about loving kindness and meditation. These are one of the practical exercises that we can do. As you take a few moments each day to practice loving kindness meditation. Start by sending loving and compassionate thoughts to yourself. Then extend those feelings to others. And this exercise helps develop a mindset of kindness and compassion. All right, so with that first practice, we're going to do that practice right here, right now. All right, so give me a moment here. I want to try something new. Right in the middle of our show, we're going to practice this together, this loving kindness meditation, which is also known as metta meditation, all right? So just give me a moment. Just give me a moment. I'm trying to find some music here. All right. I want you to find a comfortable and quiet place to sit. I want you to close your eyes and take a few deep breaths in just to relax your body and your mind, okay? Now I want you to start directing loving and kindness towards yourself. I want you to repeat the following phrases silently or out loud, whatever feels most comfortable for you. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe. May I live with ease. So I want you to repeat these phrases several times, allowing the intention of well-being and kindness to resonate within you. I want you to feel the warmth and the gentleness of these words as you say them. Yes, may I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe. And continue to breathe deep breaths. May I live with ease. Now, after cultivating the feelings of loving and kindness towards yourself, gradually extend it out to others. You can picture someone you care about, a loved one, a friend, or even a pet, and repeat the phrases, replacing I with you or the person's name. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe. May you live with ease. So now I want you to imagine that loving and kindness you have generated is flowing from your heart towards this person, enveloping them in a feeling of warmth, care, and compassion. Next, I want you to broaden your focus to include other people in your life, including acquaintances, strangers, or even difficult individuals. And I want you to repeat the phrases, expanding your intention to include all beings. May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be safe. May all beings live with ease. And as you continue this practice, notice any resistance or difficulty that arise. If you encounter challenging emotions or negative thoughts, remind yourself. Remind yourself that everyone deserves happiness, and offer love and kindness towards yourself for being aware of these difficulties. Remember, the goal of loving kindness meditation is to cultivate an open and compassionate heart. With regular practice, you can develop a deep sense of connection, empathy, and goodwill towards others. So when you are ready, gently bring your awareness back to the present moment. Take a few deep breaths and slowly open your eyes. All right? Good. So I hope that this example helps you to get started with the loving kindness meditation, all right? And you can add your own thing to it. You can put your person's name in it. I just wanted to make sure that I am giving you all of the tools and practices possibly that you can, but not only me telling you what it is, but also giving you examples for that, all right? All right, our next one is self-compassion break. Self-compassion break. When you find yourself in a moment of struggle or self-criticism, pause and take a self-compassion break. Acknowledge your pain or difficulty and remind yourself that suffering is a part of being human, and offer kind and supportive words to yourself. The next one is a gratitude journaling. Gratitude journal. Each day, write down 3 things you are grateful for. And this practice helps shift your focus towards the positive aspects of your life and cultivate a sense of appreciation. The next one is a body scan meditation. Set aside time each day for a body scan meditation. Close your eyes and focus on your breath, and gradually bring your attention to each part of your body, noticing any sensation without judgment. And what this exercise does, it promotes mindfulness and body awareness. And we kind of do that in the beginning of each one of our shows. We do a breathing exercises, and sometimes I tell you to bring awareness to where you at in this moment, to acknowledge the way that you're feeling when you're inhaling and exhaling, and when you take your mind to these different places. And our last one is mindful walking. Instead of rushing through your daily walks, practice mindful walking. Pay attention to each step, the sensation of your feet touching the ground, and any other sensory experiences. Engage in all the senses can be fully present in the moment. For me, I do this when I walk the park. Like when I look at the trees, the greenery, it's like I'm trying to, where I like inhale all of the energy from the trees, the green, when I'm walking on the pavement, and I hear, I'm not like in silence, but I hear my footsteps. And sometimes it's like a rhythm. Or sometimes I hear the birds chirping, and it's like music to my ears. When you do that mindful walking, it eases your whole body. And I'm in no lie, when you do that mindful walking, before you know it, you've been on a walk 2 or 3 miles, because you're in a whole daze and not even realize that you were walking, even though you are looking at all of these things, the trees, the grass, the birds, even people walking. You get in a zone. You get in a zone that you don't even realize that you are even there. And when you finish with that, it's you feel so good after. You really do. It's such an amazing feeling. It really is. All right, and so now I'm going to tell you how to integrate those exercises in your daily routine. Start with small increments at a time. So begin allocating a few minutes each day to practice these exercises. And as it becomes more comfortable, gradually increase the duration of it. So even with the love, kindness meditation, maybe 2 minutes. Start off with 2 minutes of it. You know what I mean? Don't try to go the whole 5 minutes with it. Take that self-compassion break. Make it 5 minutes. Sometimes you have to take that 5 minutes away to give that love and appreciation to yourself. And consistency is the key. Make these exercises a regular part of your routine. Find a time and a place that works best for you, whether it's in the morning, during lunch, or before bedtime. Also, set reminders. Use reminders such as your phone alarms or sticky notes to prompt yourself to engage in these exercises. And this can help establish a habit and keep you accountable. And finally, be flexible. If you miss a day and can't commit as planned, be kind to yourself. And remember that self-compassion is about understanding and accepting your own limitation. Simply resume the practice the following day without judgments. All right? So by incorporating these exercises into your daily routine, you can develop a more compassionate and mindful approach to setting intentions. And with this regular practice of self-compassion and mindfulness, we can gradually become second nature and positively impact your mindset, relationship, and overall well-being. And again, why it's so important for self-love. It's why it's so important to set meaningful intentions for yourself. It's so you can truly understand who you are and have a better relationship with yourself, as well as a better relationship with others. And it will kickstart a glorious, dominating year of 2024, because now we're starting off in a positive space. We're kicking it off in a positive way. So as long as we have these tools, whenever we get, sidetracked or distracted or whatever comes in way, we have these tools to cut it off. We have these tools to readjust. You understand what I'm saying? All right. So what I want to do is, when we come back from the break, I want to end the show with a nice guided meditation, because again, today is Friday, right? And we do this every Friday, all right? All right, it's your girl, the goddess, Nyomi Banks, here on the Season of Self-Love podcast, and we'll be right back.
Welcome to the Season of Self-Love podcast with Nyomi Banks, where every day is a chance to embrace self-discovery and personal growth. Join Nyomi on a transformative journey, streaming exclusively on Spotify and Breaker. With daily episodes from Monday through Friday, podcast is your daily dose of inspiration, motivation, and self-love. Dive deep into engaging conversations about self-care, mindfulness, and personal development. Nyomi brings you expert insights, practical tips, and uplifting stories from thought leaders in the field. Embark on a journey of self-discovery and unlock the power of self-love. Mark your calendars and tune in to the Season of Self-Love podcast, available every weekday on Spotify and Spreaker. Remember, it's time to prioritize yourself and embrace the beautiful season of self-love. Get inspired and join Nyomi Banks on the Season of Self-Love podcast.
Hey, this is Dog Pound Mike Ask Naomi Bridging the Gap podcast. Come check us out every week. And remember, I'm no relationship expert. I just tell it like I hear it from the kennel. Get back at it.
All right, welcome back. It's your girl, the goddess, Nyomi Banks, here on the Season of Self-Love podcast. And today we're talking about practicing self-compassion and mindfulness and setting intentions. And we have been doing practicing exercises to practice self-compassion and mindfulness, as well as exercises to bring awareness and mindfulness of preparing us to set our intentions. All right, so I want to take a brief moment for a guided meditation focusing on self-compassion and setting intentions. And this meditation is an opportunity to internalize the concept we've discussed and to truly connect with our intention in our compassionate and mindful way. Okay, let's begin by finding a comfortable seated position, either on the chair or on the floor. And I want you to close your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose and slowly exhale through your mouth. Take a moment to acknowledge yourself and bring your attention inward. Allow any thoughts or worries of the day to fade away and simply focus on being present in this moment. As you breathe, imagine a warm, loving light surrounding your body, wrapping you in a gentle embrace. Feel the warmth spreading from the top of your head to the tip of your toes, enveloping you in a cocoon of compassion. And now bring your attention to your heart center. Place one hand on your heart and feel the gentle rise and fall of each breath. With each inhale, imagine breathing in love, kindness, and compassion. And with each exhale, release any self-judgment or negative emotions. Recognize that you are human, and like everyone else, you may face challenges and make mistakes. But in this moment, you choose to offer yourself love and understanding. Now set an intention for yourself. What is it that you need most right now? Is it self-acceptance? Is it forgiveness? Or is it courage? And allow your intention to come naturally to you without judgment or expectation. And I want you to repeat this intention softly to yourself, allowing the words to resonate within you. Trust that you have the power to cultivate these qualities within yourself. Take a moment to thank yourself for showing up and taking this time for self-care and self-compassion. Embrace yourself into a mental hug, acknowledging your worthiness of love and kindness. Now, when you are ready, gently open your eyes. And I want you to carry this feeling of self-compassion and your intention with you throughout the day, knowing that you have the ability to nurture and support yourself at any given moment. And remember, self-compassion is a practice that takes time and patience. So be gentle with yourself as you continue to develop this mindset of love and understanding. Take one more deep breath. Yes, okay. So as we conclude, I invite you to continue to prioritize your self-compassion and your mindfulness in your journey of setting intentions. And remember, the way we treat ourselves deeply influences every aspect of our lives. Again, I thank you for joining me on this journey, and I encourage you to embrace these practices in your daily life. Thank you so much for sharing this space with me. I want you to stay compassionate, stay mindful, and let these qualities illuminate your path forward. You have a great weekend, and you all be safe. Be good to one another and yourselves. And please always keep it sexy. I'll see you on Monday. Have a good one. Thank you for listening to the Season of Self-Love podcast. If you have any questions or would like to connect with us, you can follow us on social media. Just search for the Season of Self-Love on Instagram. And if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover, feel free to email us at elevateme9999@gmail.com. And remember, you are worthy of love, growth, and happiness. So keep shining bright, and I'll see you tomorrow for another episode of the Season of Self-Love. Be good to one another and yourselves, and always keep it sexy. Send the light, love, and prayers.